Hello guys, welcome back to another video. We've been discussing question sets related to database management system. So today is the question set 9. Let's go into the question. To facilitate the business of Max Mobile, the owner of the mobile phone company uses a computer software which uses the following table to store the data in that computer software. Answer the questions asked in this table. So they have said that the business called Max Mobile uses a computer software to store the data. So the following tables are used to store data in that software. So the first table is customer. They have given the customer ID, first name, last name, gender, contact number of all customers can be stored here. And the next table is the product. So we can see product ID, brand name, model name, price of each product in the business. So let's go to the question number 1. It says create a database named mshop to save data in the mobile phone shop. So for this we'll have to make a database named mshop. So we can use two softwares to do this. One is the MySQL Workbench, and the next one is HeidiSQL. So I prefer HeidiSQL. I'll use HeidiSQL to do that. You can do it in any software you prefer. So let's go to the software. So as you can see, I have opened the HeidiSQL software. So from here, if you want to create a new database, just go into your session. Over here, I have named it as JIAT. Scroll down below, you'll find the create new option. Choose database from it. A pop-up will appear called create database. So you can give the preferred name you like. So in the question they have said to name the database as mshop. So I'll name the database as mshop and nothing else, just give OK. Now you can see our database is created called mshop. So let's go to the question number 2. So the second question says us to create a table as customer and product in the database. Follow the instruction below. So we have to create a table named customer and product with the relevant columns. So for the customer, we should add the columns customer ID, first name, last name, gender, contact number, and according to their relevant data types. And the lengths have been given. Same way, we should add the columns for the product table, which are product ID, brand name, model number, and price. And moreover, they have said to make the customer ID and the product ID primary keys of both tables. So as we know, the primary key is used to uniquely identify each record. So let's go to the software. So you can see I have created the customer table with the relevant columns: customer ID, first name, last name, gender, contact number, and the data types, which are voucher for all, and the relevant lengths. Our customer table is done. Let's check the product table. So the product table, you can see I have added the product ID, brand name, model number, price, the data types, which are voucher except for the price. The data type is double, so that we could add floating numbers even, and the relevant lengths are given. So likewise, we have created both tables named product and customer. Let's go to the question number 3. So the question number 3 says to add data graphically to the tables you have created. So these are the tables. So I have already added the data. You can see customer ID, first name, last name, gender, contact number, all are added. Same way you should add data to the product table. So as you can see, I have already added all the data relevant to the table, which are the product ID, brand name, model number, and the price. So question 3 is successfully completed. Let's go to the question number 4. So the question number 4 says find a mobile phone whose brand is Huawei, priced less than 4,000. So we have to find a phone model which is the brand of Huawei, which is priced less than 4,000. So we should give a select clause for this. Select query. So this is the way you should give the select query. Select. Now you should give the column name. So what are we finding? We are finding the model. So we'll give the column name, which is model number. So column name is model number. From. So after the from statement, you should give the table name, which the result is going to be. So we are using the product table. Now we should give the where clause. After the where clause, only we are going to give the condition. So what is the condition here? There are two conditions here. The brand should be Huawei and the price should be less than 40,000. So we should give two conditions. Let's give the condition number one first. Brand name. Brand name should be Huawei. I'm going to give the AND statement, because if both conditions becomes true only, then the result should come, not either one. Both should be true. So I'm going to give the second condition. So our second condition is price should be less than 40,000. So I'll give the price column. Price should be less than 40,000. 40,000. And don't forget to add the semicolon at the last. So let's see. Let's run the query and see the results. Now you can see we got the result as model number Wi-Fi. Let's check the table if it's true or not. Let's check the product. So where brand name should be Huawei, we have two Huawei's here, and the price should be less than 40,000. So the Wi-Fi is 25,000 and the Y7P is 45,000. So obviously the Wi-Fi is less than 40,000. So that's the result we got. So our fourth question is success. Let's go to the fifth question. Look for customers whose gender is female. Same way, we should give a select query. Select, by saying look for customers, they mean the customer name. So let's find the first name and the last name both. First name, last name from the customer table. Where now we should give the condition. So the condition is the gender should be female. So gender equals female. Now let's run the query and see the results. So we got two results as Kalani Samarasinghe and Kalpana Dharmasiri. So let's check if the results are true. Let's go to the customer table. So now you can see there are only two female customers, which are both Kalani Samarasinghe and Kalpana Dharmasiri. So this query is correct, and likewise we have done the question number 5. Let's go to the question number 6. Find the details of the product whose brand is in Vivo. So we should find the details of the product whose brand is Vivo. So base select query will do select. So they're asking details of the product, so you should give all the details. So instead of giving individually each column names, we can use the star mark, which means select all, which is a shortcut. Select all from. So we are using the product table for this product, where brand name should be Vivo. So let's give it brand name equals to Vivo, and don't forget to include the semicolon at the last. Now let's run the query and see. So now we can see we got three results as Vivo Y20s, Vivo Y50, Vivo V11 Pro. So let's check the table to ensure it. So we can see there are three Vivos in here: Y20s, Y50 and V11 Pro. So therefore that confirms our query works, and likewise our question set number 9 is completely done. See you all in the next video with the question set number 10.